Elizabeth, this is Justin, my client for the motor speech examination, and today's date is June 28th. His chronological age is 25 years, 1 month. There was no relevant medical, personal, or medical history, and no diagnosis that we need to talk about before we get started. So, looking at his mouth, it's symmetrical at rest. I'm going to try to open your lips, don't let me. He was able to resist that attempt. The eyes are open, they're not partially closed. There's no rigidity or mask faces that I see. Now look up without moving your head. I don't see any wrinkling in his forehead. His nose is symmetrical. Smile for me. Okay, his smile is symmetrical. Pucker your lips. Okay. There was no groping during the puckering or smiling. Now puff out your cheeks. Now I'm going to try to put all the air out. Don't let me. Okay, he's able to maintain a lip seal. His mandible hangs at an appropriate height. Now open your mouth as wide as you can. It doesn't seem to be swinging. And no groping is present. Can you move your jaw back and forth? He's able to move it to left and the right. Now clench your teeth. I'm going to try to open up your mouth and don't let me. Okay, now open. And I'm going to try to close it. Don't let me. Great. All right. So now looking at your tongue, can you open up so I can see? Okay, it appears to be normal in size. It lies in the midline, symmetrical in shape. There was no fasciculations present, and it did remain at rest. So looking at your tongue again, can you stick out your tongue all the way? Great. There's no groping present. And I'm going to use my tongue depressor here. Stick out your tongue for me. I'm going to try to move it to the side, keep it in the middle. Okay, and again at the tip. Okay, he was able to do that. Now, can you touch your upper lip with your tongue? And that bumpy spot behind your teeth? Okay, he was able to do both of those. Now, push your tongue up against your cheek. I'm going to try to move it back. Don't let me. Okay, now other side. Great. Can you move your tongue from side to side? Good. All right, so now open your mouth, and I want you to say ah, ah, ah a couple of times, and I'm going to look. Ah, 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 ah. Okay, his velum is rising symmetrically. Using my tongue blade, I'm going to elicit a gag reflex. It's not going to hurt. Okay, I saw the gag reflex there. Can you cough for me? And say, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so he was able to produce a cough and the glottal stop. There was no inhalatory stridor present. Now, we're going to take the average of you saying ah, and I want you to say it for as long, steadily, and as clearly as you can. And whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and get started. Okay, great. That was 22 seconds on average for his 3 attempts, and the average for adults is 15 seconds, so that's well within normal limits. A little bit over. And there was no latency period between the ah and the onset of phonation. His quality was steady and even. It was smooth and clear. No hypernasality, no breathiness, no hoarseness, no evidence of diplophonia. His pitch was appropriate for his age and his gender, and his loudness level was appropriate as well. So now I want you to take a deep breath, and I am going to place this mirror under your nostrils. Don't let it bother you. And I want you to say the ooh sound for as long as you can, whenever you're ready. Ooh. Great. So now I want you to do the same thing again. This time I'm going to squeeze your nose. Don't let it bother you. Just keep going. Okay? All right. Whenever you're ready. Ooh. Okay, so there was no change in resonance when his nostrils were occluded and no hypernasality or hyponasality. So now we're going to look at the diadokinetic rate. I want you to take a deep breath and say puff, puff, puff for as long, as fast, and as evenly as you can, whenever you're ready. I'm not timing you. Okay, great. So his His rate was not slow, it wasn't excessively fast either, it wasn't dysrhythmic. His loudness level stayed even, and as well as his pitch. There was no tremor, there was equal spacing between the syllables, no blurring, no hypernasality, no nasal emission evidence, and there was no restriction in the amplitude of his lips or his jaw, and no imprecise or distorted consonants. So now we're going to do a 5-second interval for some different sounds. We're going to take the average. So the first one is going to be the P sound. And I will tell you when to go, and then I'll hold up my hand to tell you when to stop. Okay? All right. Ready? Set, go. Okay, that was 26. That was his average for P. Moving on to T. I want you to do T, and I will tell you when to stop by raising my hand. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, go.
That
was 25. Okay, lastly, we're going to do the average for the K sound. So K, K, K. Yeah, whenever you're ready. Okay, that was 23. Great. So now I want you to say the sounds pa ta ka together. So it'll sound like this. It'll sound pa ta ka pa ta ka. And we're going to do that again for 5 seconds. Okay, whenever you're ready. Okay, great. So that was 14 for his average for the 3 sounds together. And he was able to move smoothly from syllable to syllable. The sounds were not blocked, transposed, or omitted. Now we're going to move on to the screening for myasthenia gravis. So I want you to count rapidly from 1 to 100. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
I want you to go all the way to 100, and we're not timing this. Okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100.
Excellent job. Okay, so there was no audible deterioration of his phonation or his articulation there. So moving on to the test for nonverbal oral apraxia, I want you to do some things. Listen closely and do everything as completely and as well as you can. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, stick out your tongue. Show me how you blow out a match. Show me your teeth. Round your lips. Okay. Touch your nose with the tip of your tongue. Bite your lower lip. Show me how you whistle. Lick your lips all around. Clear your throat. Okay, move your tongue in and out. Click your tongue together, click your teeth together once. Great. Show me how you smile. Click your tongue. Chatter your teeth as if you were cold. Touch your chin with the tip of your tongue. Okay, show me how you cough. Great. Puff out your cheeks. Wiggle your tongue from side to side. Pucker your lips. Now alternately pucker and smile. Nice job. Okay, so I'm testing for apraxia of speech. So I want you to repeat the words that I say. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, slowpoke.
Slowpoke.
Conference.
Conference.
Tahiti.
Tahiti.
Dressmaker.
Dressmaker.
Annapolis.
Annapolis.
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
Condominium.
Condominium.
Industrial Revolution.
Industrial Revolution.
Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2.
Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2.
Stiff.
Stiff.
Stiffer.
Stiffer.
Stiffening.
Stiffening.
Baseball cap.
Baseball cap.
Fan, fancy, fantastic.
Fan, fancy, fantastic.
Glow. Glowing.
Glowing.
Glistening.
Glistening.
Glamorously.
Nice.
One more. Riddle, ridicule, ridiculous.
Riddle. Can you repeat those again?
So first, riddle, ridicule, ridiculous. Okay, so can you do it by yourself? So riddle, ridicule, ridiculous.
Riddle, ridicule, ridiculous.
Nice, good job. Okay, so now these words. Mime. George. Pipe. Babe. Shush. Dude. Tent. Nan. Nice. So now we're going to repeat some sentences. The beautiful girl was dancing. Open this birthday present first. Okay. The stranger walked into the store.
The stranger walked into the store.
The bird watcher saw a Norwegian blue parrot.
The bird watcher seen a Norwegian blue parrot.
All right, great. So now can you count from 1 to 20?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Great. So now can you count backwards from 20 to 1?
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice job. All right, so we don't have the Boston Cookie Theft picture, so we're going to use a different one. Can you tell me what is happening in this picture?
A school bus is getting hijacked by pirates. Pirates are chasing the school bus with a boat, and the bus is about to run over a chicken, a raccoon, and the boat is about to run over a dog. Also, there is pirates jumping on the bus, and the bus driver is freaking out along with all the kids.
Okay, very good. So now say these sentences after me. Pirates are chasing a school bus.
Pirates are chasing a school bus.
A boat is about to run over a dog.
A boat is about to run over a dog.
Okay, nice job. So he was able to imitate those sentences that he had created. So now we're going to use the passage, My Grandfather, and I want you to read it aloud for me.
My grandfather. You wish to know all about my grandfather. Well, he is nearly 93 years old, yet he still thinks as swiftly as ever. He dresses himself in an ancient black frock coat, usually minus several buttons. A long flowing beard clings to his chin, giving those who observe him a pronounced feeling of utmost respect. When he speaks, his voice is just a bit cracked and quivers a trifle. Twice each day he plays skillfully and with zest upon a small organ. Except in the winter when the snow or ice prevents, he slowly takes a short walk in the open air each day. We have often urged him to walk more and smoke less, but he always answers banana oil. Grandfather likes to be modern in his language.
Nice job. Okay, so going through the checklist, his vowels and consonants were produced clearly. His rate of speech was appropriate, not too slow, not too fast. He did show appropriate silent intervals between words, and he did not show hypernasality. There was no nasal emissions present. His loudness did not vary, so it did vary normally, so I would check yes for that. There was loudness of mono loudness, slightly. He didn't vary too much. There was no evidence of tremor. He did not show abnormal pitch variations. His voice did not have a harsh quality to it, and no strain or strangled vocal quality either. He was not too breathy in his vocal quality. He spoke normally in short phrases, and there were moments of inhalation and exhalation, but they were all voluntary, not involuntary. There was no inhalatory stridor present, and he did use normal stress on the appropriate syllables and words, and so there was no reduction in normal stress, so there was equal stress, no excess stress. All right, so great job. That's all I had to do. Thank you for your help.
Thank you.